Hi, my name is Akanksha and welcome to my YouTube channel. So, I was thinking that what should I talk about? So, one thing that I realized that whenever we are happy in life, we achieve something or something good happens with the grace of God. We know that we are meant to celebrate that thing. We are meant supposed to be happy and we congratulate each other, we celebrate each other's wins and distribute sweets, and we dance together, we laugh together, we pray together, we show our gratitude towards the God. But nobody, yeah, rarely somebody tells us that when you are going through the low phases of your life, then what do we do? How do we deal with it? Like, it is a graph. Sometimes you are at the top of the crest and sometimes you hit the rock bottom of the trough. So I guess right now when I am in my 20s, uh, I just figured out that how do I navigate my emotions, how do I calibrate my system so that I am not into that loop, and how do I get out of it, because it is real. Yeah, once your body is stuck into the survival mode, uh, do not know, you just do not, you become not about everybody, but I am the type of person who is very sensitive and I overthink a lot as well. So it becomes, and I am an empath as well, so it becomes tougher for me to deal with such things. So with time, it took me a lot of time and took me a lot of energy, and it also happened when like my body signaled me like, okay, enough, I cannot take sadness or grief anymore. Like, so what happens is you do not know that you are stuck somewhere in your mind, but you are. So if you ever feel that you are low, okay, and you are totally restless, there are certain techniques that really work. For example, when I have a lot of stress, while I was doing my research, I was very very stressed, and like it would show on my face that I am stressed. So I what a person could do. We can talk to people, but how many times by the end of the day you have to figure it out by yourself? And a very beautiful quote was there that I read on Instagram, that if there is um, no shoulder to lean on, there is always a ground to kneel and pray. So I took that to my heart, and of course, like my pain, it brought me closer to the God, and I'm very grateful for that. And now I'm telling you that what should you do? You should start. It is not possible that you would get through it like in one day. It's not a fleeting change. It will take time. So you need to do combinations, okay? First of all, you need to believe in God, and you need to pray, and you need to, you know, um, you need to convince your mind that there is someone who is responsible for me, who's responsible for my existence, and he's the one. If I cannot go anywhere, I still can talk to him, because then you surrender. Whatever you call it God, you call it universe, you call it higher energy, you call it guardian angels, or whatever you believe in that listens to you. You need to be in connect with them, okay? So start praying, start venting out your emotions in front of God. Talk to yourself like you will talk to a friend. It worked a lot for me. Like, if I was alone most of the time, because I'm not a person who would easily open up about my situations. I don't know, I'm not comfortable with that. But if you have such friends and you feel easy, then you can share it with friends. But the thing is that by the end of the day, it is you who need to heal, and who need to get out of the grief. You do not need to stay in the survival mode. So you need to first of all pray, whatever you believe in, whatever power you believe in, you need to, and then you need to take sunlight every day, you need to eat your food on time, you need to take bath. Sometimes it just these little chores, they also feel very heavy, but trust me, it makes you feel better. And the second thing, write it down, write it down, write it down. Whatever you feel, write it down, write it down, write it down. Like, whatever the thought, the moment you have it, just take a pen and paper and write it down. And one more thing that you can do for starters is that, since I am an overthinker, so I used to think about the worst case scenarios. Please, in your mind, frame the best case scenarios. Best case scenarios. And it has happened with me that even though I was not in the situation that, and I was not hopeful that it would happen, but still, I heard it somewhere that you can, frame the best case scenarios. So I used to speak about the best case scenarios in my empty room. That okay, by this time this would be done, and I'll be free, and my work will get done somehow. Even though there was no way at that particular point of time, but it got done. So yes, positive self-talk. Please start with praying, writing, and positive self-talk. Please do it.